Trends and transformation in Austin, Texas, development, design, and construction. I had the pleasure of serving on a panel. Not only was my panel insightful, as I prepared for the panel, I realized I have the best thing I can talk about that is truly going to transform Austin, Texas. And that is, in November of 2023, our council eliminated the minimum parking requirements across the city of Austin. It's a game changer. Will it change everything overnight? I do not believe so. It may take a year or 2 or 10 for it to really, really shake out and see how developers and architects utilize this new ability to put in less parking. I do believe that the property type and location will dictate that parking still needs to be there, depending. So even though I don't have to put in zero parking, except for an ADA compliant parking space, or however many, according to my square feet, I don't have to put in any. As a developer, as an investor, as an owner, I better make sure that my tenants and businesses in the property don't need the parking. Maybe I find out that I only have to have 2 ADA, but my retail mix and my office mix, and I'm a little bit on the outskirts of the core CBD, that I would be much better if I put in 10 parking spaces and be able to put in a series of retailers, different retailers. Well, once I have the building built, very hard to go back and tear out pieces and put in parking. So it won't be this massive, let's build lot line to lot line and zero parking. I do not see it playing out that way, but maybe over time. I think for now, we're going to see it play out in certain areas. Here in East Austin, as the Queen of East Austin, I think that it will be taken advantage of very quickly for certain property types, and that is CS1 zoning for bars. Because before, your bar parking requirement was significant. So if you had a boutique retail store, you could not just turn it into a bar, even if it had the right zoning, because it would increase that parking requirement. Here in East Austin, especially the 78702 zip code area, we are a very walkable area, and therefore people really have no problem being out of their cars. We also have an enormous amount of apartments. Here in East Austin at 1101 6th Street, within a mile, there are over 6,000 doors. So if you put a bar where I'm sitting, it is no problem to get people to walk over. They don't need parking. So I really do see the 2 primary businesses taking advantage of swiftly will be restaurants and bars. And those particularly because taking an Uber to and from is not out of the realm of what people are willing to do. Transforming Austin there, that will do it. And it brought me back to TOD, Transit-Oriented District, which was instituted somewhere in the late 2000s here in East Austin on 1101 6th Street. I have a building in the TOD. We did not see massive projects rising to the sky on day one. In fact, it took many years for a lot of the big players and the big projects to show up. But then they did. And it is amazing that our city council and city staff and all of the people working at the city of Austin had put that into the development code over a decade ago. And now we are seeing massive transformation. That's what's going to happen with the minimum parking requirements being eliminated. We will see massive transformation, and trends will come out of it, ones that I can't even project today. I don't know if they're going to come overnight. I don't think so. But I think that we'll look back on this in 10 years and go, wow, that was really significant.